Hello? Are you ready for an exquisite stream? Penumbra Black Plague. Very good game, I can recommend. It's very spooky. It's a good game. So yeah, I'm gonna make a new game and we're gonna play it on hard.
Without this knowledge,
hopefully we'll play through.
You could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you. I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was. I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt. I ventured boldly onwards, and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was. All of these things, so human, so perfect, and yet still I fail to do what I must now ask of you.
Okay, what is special about this game is that it is a horror game, but also a puzzle game. I think I will not get stuck for a while because I played this game already. But I think in the later stages I will have a few problems. Right off the bat, it's not the best looking game, but when it comes to the sounds, it's very good. Maybe you can hear something here? Convincing sounds for the zombies, the infected. Overall, it's a rather strange game actually, because it combines horror, puzzles, like puzzle solving mechanics, and also a lot of humor. Like, this game is actually really funny. So, it could be that the game maybe would run like ass, because it's kind of old, and in my experience, not the most optimized game ever. How are you doing, guys? So the first room is the easiest puzzle in the game. You find a coin and you flatten the coin, because here, behind this thing, you have a vent. And yeah, damn, these screws are tight. So you need a screwdriver, but you don't have one, so you screw it open with the coin. I'm actually gonna check if the chat is functioning, if it actually works. The chat wasn't displayed. Wait a second. Aha, there it is. Okay, now I can see the chat. Hello, hello Mjo, hello Mr. Nickis. My first playthrough, I think it was 3 to 4 hours. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, for me it is an enjoying experience. It's a very fun game. And oh shit. Okay, I didn't want this to happen. For me, it's a very enjoyable game, a very fun game, but also really frightening because, you know, it's by Frictional Games. In my opinion, my favorite game, Frictional Games ever made. What's cool here is that when you pick up things, let's see if I can do that. Ah, yeah, here. What I like about this game is that you can, you know, like, put it more in front of your face or, you know, far away. And you can even do this when you press R. And then you can also rotate it with C when you hold down C. I like these controls, even though they're kind of pointless mostly, but I like that. The lighting also in this game is rather gorgeous. It's pretty good. It has these sharp shadows, dynamic shadows, which I really like. It's not much, but I guess this hole is my only way out of this hellhole. So, Philip, the main protagonist, is really pessimistic and he will always say stuff that is kinda relevant, I guess. Hello, Kizoki. Sorry if I may not respond to the chat because it's kinda lagging out for some reason. On YouTube, the chat isn't really shown immediately, but on my stream feed, it is shown. So that's kind of strange. And here we have a first hint at bad guy. So this is how the infected look like in this game. I think it's a great character design. Oh, bamboozle. Okay. We also have this glow stick, which never runs out. It's pretty good. Let me actually enlarge the stream playback because this is the only thing where I can read the comments from. Okay. For some reason the comment playback is very laggy. Yes, Android basically has the best prop manipulation in my opinion. You can do a lot, and I also like that the icons actually move, like with the things, like where you touch them. It's a good touch. I like it. It's a good touch, you know. I like that. I think I won't be reading every note. I know the game already. I will just say that if you want to experience this game for yourself, do it. It's very good. So here we take a soda. Good. Normally we would pay for that, I think. But I just slam it open. Oh yeah, that's actually also a thing that I find really good about Penumbra. You can actually kill the monsters. Is the stream running smoothly? Is everything okay? Come on. I want to destroy this. Okay, perfect. Okay. I really like that in Penumbra you actually can kill the monsters because there's a lot of risk involved. But when you kill them, that's very rewarding. You don't have a threat anymore. I personally will not kill any monsters, I think, because I don't know. I think I will just fail trying it. I can try it. Okay. Hey, Aiden. Shit. Fuck you. Okay. So, yeah, the HPL engine overall is pretty good with physics, but they're really floaty, right? Oh no, jump scare. What I also have to say about, oh Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna go offline here. Okay. So, what I also like about Penumbra is that basically the physics, no, not the physics, basically there's always something going on. Hey, Smoothie Virtuoso, you just rolled me on Steam, did ya? Ooh, look at this Heinz ketchup bottle. Okay. No, now we come to the puzzles, right? Penumbra is a cool game and all, but I have to say one thing. The puzzles are bullshit. They are bullshit, okay? Basically there is a leak and very cold stuff is coming out of there. And here is a thermostat, I think it's called. Yeah, thermostat. A thermostat controlling the amount of coolant running through with these pipes, okay? Sounds simple enough. What do we have to do? What do you think we have to do? Well, easy. Look here, you have a soda can that you just got from the vending machine. It's a can of soda. Not my favorite flavor, but sweet enough. Still ice cold. Ice cold. Okay, so you take this and you put it here, and that's it. And then you run back here through the gas leak before it opens again. And then when it opens again, we of course, you know, have a point of no return. We can return here. And this is the thing that makes Penumbra special. It is a scary game, but at the same time, it's a
Chef
puzzle game.
Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
Only efficient workers will be fed. Have you heard that? The game is very spooky, Smoothie Virtuoso. Very smooth. I wanted to say very smoothly. No, it's very spooky. Here it's a rundown on what happens when you get infected. Basically, people slowly lose their minds. They start to have out-of-body experiences. They start to... I think it was hallucinate also. Very nasty infection. And have you heard that? I actually never catched this. I never actually noticed that this dude says help me. Is it a one-time thing? Very strange. Okay. So this game got me spooked many times. If you have seen my Amnesia stream before, the game left me really unfazed mostly, but this one, this one stresses me out a bit more. So hopefully for you, you will get some good reactions. Can we hit 5 likes? Hopefully. Hit that fucking like button. Hit that like button, and you get, I don't know, AIDS. You get AIDS when you hit the like button. So here we have a physics engine again. Basically, the physics are like how physics objects behave. It's the same. Heavy objects you have to, you know, move around by, you know, utilizing the WASD keys, like the movement keys. And small objects you can just pick up and throw. But yeah, here we can go. It won't open. Looks like the device could be some kind of a lock. And only trusted blood will get through. What do we have to do here? So... as you can see, the physics engine is very advanced and very in-depth, detailed. The game always breaks when I play it. Fucking... why? Okay, good. Now, okay, now we will see the attention to detail, right? Here's a cable. You can see down there, the cable extends down there. We have to do something with electricity. Ventilation system is up and running, but the air smells rotten. This game has very great attention to detail, by the way. Like, it has way more detail than Overture, and we don't even need to talk about Requiem. Requiem really is just good if you see it as a puzzle game, but not really something good when you see it as, you know, a Penumbra expansion on its own. I can really recommend to you the Penumbra series overall, but stay away from Requiem if you don't want a puzzle-only experience with even worse graphics than Overture. It's not really a good thing. It doesn't even utilize the engine well. Okay, anyway.
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status, Code C, imprisoned. Observing the turn gap movement, I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the variant. The species must
Okay, so that was Mr. Doctor Man, and he got fucked up pretty bad. And now, I think this is a safe point. I'm not quite sure what they do, to be honest. I think it's a safe point. But yeah, now that we have listened to that, and the Doctor conveniently died when he wanted to tell us a secret on how to defeat the monsters, now we can actually look into, you know, what to do now. So, here is a detail. The wall has partially crumbled and is now piling up on the floor. And then you have a piece here that is way too big for this edge. Then, let's see, here, some sort of fuse box. You can't open it, so what do? You take this thing, line up a shot, throw it, oh fuck. Basically you throw it against it, and now you can just do this. So, the thing with frictional games is that they are heavily scripted. So right now I'm safe. I'm safe all this time, right? The magic comes when I pick up this syringe here. So we can just look around a little bit, see what we have to do here. And I will just pick it up. What's also really cool in this game is the stealth mechanic. Basically, when you're stealthing, like when you're ducking, you are in this stealth mode. Like everything gets a blue tint. And when you stay put, you can see everything in the dark.
Who there? Must have been the right.
Oh, let's get out, let's get out, let's get out. Hello, zombie boy.
You do better stay put.
What happens if we go back in? Oh shit. Okay.
Who are you?
Oh shit, fuck. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Okay. So, basically, you should not fuck with them, but I don't care. I'm a cool guy. So, now we get to the next part. Now we get to the next puzzle. Like, the puzzles are in every room, basically. Here, we have to get blood. Nothing happens. So, now we have a syringe. So, okay. Let's go here, to this corpse. Take some blood out of there. But the syringe is clogged up. So what do we do now? We take the alcohol, we put it on the syringe, and now we clean the syringe. So now we can take the syringe, and we take the blood, and now we can go to the slug with the blood and unlock it. And the syringe is clean and sterilized by the alcohol. It's still clean, even though you got blood in it. It's still clean. Don't question. Okay. So we got with our clean syringe into the deeper depths of the facility. And here we are. Another cool thing about this game is that the atmosphere is on point. Just as I said that, the atmosphere is very good. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find something here. It's also worth it to look around because, ah, yeah, here. You can always find something cool that can be useful. And this puzzle got me thinking for a while. This is gonna be like partially kind of a walkthrough, right? I already know the game. But, for example, here's a fuse box. But I actually didn't see it when I entered the room because, you know, you enter here, you go here, you know, you check this shit out here, and then you go here. Then the only thing you see is the door. So I went to the door, didn't open. I looked here. Apparently this door is controlled from a remote location. However, it says there that it does open in the event of an emergency. So what we have to do is actually get this barrel here. And we put the barrel in front of a fuse box. And then we light it with the lever. What I thought I had to do is, I thought I had to take this thing, the barrel, put it in front of the door, light it with a flare. This is actually what my thought process was. Light it with a flare, so it explodes because it's drenched in gasoline. And you know, barrels that burn, they explode. Not in this game. In this game they don't. So now it burns, and what we have to do, because I missed those things, we have to put them under these things, right? Fire emergency stuff. So we just take the barrel, we put it there, and the alarm goes off. It's that easy, but it already got me stuck in the beginning. Did I take the CD? I think I did. Okay. This door is jammed. Okay, no visible lock, so we have to unlock this one. So we have to unlock this door, basically, and it will be from a terminal in a room. I just love breaking the physics objects in this game. It's very fun. This is what the HPL engine is made for. Yeah, finding items is very important in this game. Sadly, but well, not sadly. It's a very good thing. I'm just really disappointed that Machine for Pigs wasn't really such a good game in the end, because it basically removed everything what made Penumbra and Amnesia interesting. The gameplay about it was just removed, and this is why Amnesia Machine for Pigs doesn't work, because it's a walking simulator and no one likes those. Okay, here comes the interesting part. Penumbra has two different ways of handling light. You can either go around with a glow stick and illuminate surrounding areas, or you can take the flashlight and illuminate a spot in the distance. So that's a great difference. Here are some more details about the facility and what happened during the years. But we are gonna ignore that. Oh yeah, this is more document stuff. Wait, I think there should be... no. Let's see if this was the code here. Ah, yes. I still remember it.
Welcome to Shelter Research Station, Greenland. Shelter is an almost entirely self-sufficient installation built in the 70s to further serve the purposes of the archaic elevated caste in their pursuit and defense of ancient knowledge. As a new member of the facility, there are some basic rules you should be aware of in order to be useful to the archaic. Shelter provides living facilities, including a mess hall, gymnasium, and medical bay, in addition to the stipulated array of laboratories, chemical and biological, workstations, excavation equipment, and security. Please use the former at your leisure, but expect to be assigned to the latter with a moment's notice. Second, due to the nature of our work here, should you feel in any way ill, lightheaded, or otherwise mentally incapacitated, do not report to the medical facility. Fasten yourself securely to whatever solid object may be available, attempt to seal all connecting doors, and await retrieval by our trained professionals. In a worst-case scenario, be prepared to swallow your personal cyanide capsule, which will be issued after this briefing. The Archaic hates to lose its treasured staff, but it may be for the good of the operation. We know you will enjoy your work with us.
Did you catch that? Very strange, isn't it? So here you have passwords, and this password here, 1167, is the password to the door we have to unlock. Oh, really? The HPL engine stands for HP Lovecraft. Makes a lot of sense, but I didn't know that. That's very nice. Thank you for the info. Also, one thing that I have to point out here, which in my opinion is kind of a design flaw. I mean, when you tried to open the door before, it hinted, hey, this door has no visible lock on it. It may be locked from a remote location, but there's no cables. Nothing. And the door doesn't look like a high-tech door, it just looks like a normal one. Meanwhile, if it was a door like this one, which, you know, it's still jammed, if it would be a door like this one, it would make much more sense, because you don't see a lock, and maybe here you could justify this. But this is just a nitpick. Also, if you catch the atmospheric soundtrack in the background with the random noises playing, that's a very, like, that's a big strong suit that Frictional Games has. These dudes just know how to use sound. And sound for a horror game is half a battle. If your sound is crap in your horror game, you basically don't have a good horror game. If going around the mines in Minecraft is more scary than your horror game, what are you doing? Okay, so let's go here. Okay. No going back this way. Thanks, Philip. This sound here, I will not say what it is, but it's something very interesting. Again, great sound design. Very admirable game when it comes to the sounds. And this is where we meet Clarence. And Clarence is I would say the second main character in this game, aside from Philip. He is funny as fuck. Okay, this part is evil. This part is completely evil. Basically, I got stuck in here for over half an hour. Why? Because of this. A locked chest. Why would I spend so much time with a locked chest in here? What do you think you have to do? I thought, well, maybe I have to get a key. So I wanted to open this, but it can't open because here's a key lock, a keypad. Maybe I have to smash it. It doesn't work. The keypad still is, you know, intact. Maybe something isn't here. Wait. Maybe something isn't here. No, nothing. So what do I have to do? Well, there is this picture here. It's a perfect picture of this room. Almost. If you are a smart guy, that I am not, you would immediately notice, oh yeah, I have to match the room to this picture. But I was searching a key for half an hour, and then I looked at this picture, and I just didn't figure it out. A friend of mine then hinted to me that, you know, maybe you have to rearrange stuff. And then I did, and this is how I solved this puzzle. But as I said, Penumbra is not only a horror game, it's also a puzzle game, and a very confusing one at that sometimes. Let's see. Sometimes the keys don't really work. The fucking... oh my god, the physics are just so sluggish. Come on. Come on. Ah, fuck it. Okay, I think it will work. So now we take this one here under the table, we destroy this one.
No order without chaos.
This part is maybe one of the strangest in the game. It has a very Silent Hill-esque vibe to it. I hope there are no arachnophobes in the audience, because this scene might be bad for you. So you can see like everything kind of changed, it got more sinister. It has this very strange vibe. And now we got the glitchiest dog in the universe. Way to make a game scary, huh? Let's see what we can do here. I think it's mostly the head. I mean, this is horror. I am scared. You would be scared too if you would see this. Okay, so now we established that we have a glitchy dog. We just throw him on there. We just take dog, put dog here. That's it. And there he goes. Boy. gets surreal. Well, it already got surreal, but now we have a very strange environment. And this is a rather simple puzzle, but I didn't realize what I had to do for a while here. So, let's see. Number 1. I think this is number 2. No. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great sounds, by the way. Okay, this puzzle is rather obvious. So here you have to match the barrels to the colors here. And if you notice already, there are only 2 blue ones, 2 green ones, and 2 yellow ones. But there are 3 orbs, or circles rather, that have this green, blue, yellow glow around them. So we just match the barrels to them because they have the matching numbers. It's really straightforward actually, but still, if you are playing the game for the first time, maybe you will not notice this. Clarence is just gonna talk all the time in this game. This part frustrated me. Okay. I'm just gonna say half an hour. I took half an hour for that. I go up here. Right? Here's nothing. Here's a valve. It's a valve with bloody handprints all over it. Yeah, right. So we turn the valve. Then we think, oh yeah, we're gonna go there. And nothing happens. Hey, no, bin dich nicht. So, what do we have to do? Well, I went here again. Here's nothing. Here's nothing. I can just go back up again. Do something else. Maybe I have to do something with that here? But no. It's just a reference to red. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to go down here. And look what's up there. A blood-stained lever. At this point... At this point I decided to completely hate this game. And now it gets tense. We are chased by... something. What it is, not gonna tell you. Here we're gonna see it again. This is, by the way, like, maybe the only scene that is gonna get so surreal. At this part I died many times because I always didn't manage to jump over here. Okay, now I got it. So we are on a time limit, but if we get hit by the thing, whatever it's gonna be, then nothing really happens. Oh shit, I just got scared, honestly. If you get hit by the worm... Oh, I said it, the worm. If you get hit by the worm, it's just gonna disappear and you're gonna be safe. And nothing is gonna happen.
Hello? Can you hear me? What am I doing here? Who am I? Why can't I hear their voices? Well, thanks for the help. I'm having an existential nightmare and you can't even say a word.
That's Clarence, and I love him. I love this character. I heard that some others really hate him because he's annoying. For me, I enjoy him. I see him as a troll. I myself am a troll, so I can relate. I like him. He's cool. He's an asshole, but I like him. Okay, good. This is maybe the easiest puzzle in the entire game. Yeah, I think it actually is, because there are far worse. They're so, like, there are puzzles that are so bad. Let's see if something is done here. No, not really. Clarence is an asshole, but he is a funny motherfucker. He's really funny. I'm having an existential nightmare. Okay. So. This is gonna be really easy too. Just, you know. That's it. I love the music in this room. Very melancholic, depressing, but it also kind of has this feeling of hope. Really fits the game well, because it is kind of a depressing game, but it's also a very weird one. I'm just closing it, you know, for no real reason. Let's see.
Wow, you look like you've crawled through a sewer to get here. I suppose I'm flattered. Hi, I'm Amabel Swanson, and I suppose I'll be your guide for the day. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the transmission's only one way. I've got a webcam. Pull a silly face if you can hear me. Oh, very attractive. Okay, we're on. There's some things you need to know.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady.
We released a virus. It wiped us out. 3 weeks ago, we tried to get out through the mines, but it didn't work the way we'd planned. I think one of the Inuit workers made it, but others were taken. Some panicked and got lost. I ran, and when I stopped, I was on my own. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu. The only chance we have is a man called Howard. He said he'd found a solution to the virus. His vitals last registered in the library, but only members of the organization have access. I'm still seeing a few life signs in the residential quarter. You need to find a survivor and get through into the library. Oh, and look out for our medical guy, Richard Eminis. He was acting strangely when I last saw him. What else don't you know? Let's see. Watch out for signs of infection.
Present and accounted for.
Did you say something? Look, the symptoms we know about are paranoia and oral distortion. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu.
Enough already. My sides are splitting.
Well, I think that's everything you need to know. I'm sending over some research on the virus, and I'll get some doors open for you. Maybe now we can shoot the shit.
must continue to share this brain space. I think I should have a name. Strange. So rare an opportunity to select one's own nomenclature, and yet I find myself at a loss. Any ideas, monkey? So much storage in this mind of yours. Did you realize you got an entire section in here devoted to film titles? 3,103 and a half films you've seen? You only got the first half of It's a Wonderful Life in here. Huh, how does it end? Now I'll never know. You know, Clarence, that's not a bad handle. I am something of a guardian angel. There's just something about a rusty saw that just makes me purr. Had a tetanus jab recently?
Nice.
Okay, sorry, I had myself muted. Holy shit. That really scared the shit out of me. Where is he? I'm sorry I was muted. I didn't realize that I didn't unmute myself. Dude, I got a fucking heart attack because of that, dude. Oh my fucking god. Hightailing. No. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, okay. It's always this guy that scares me. I don't have Far Cry 5, and I don't think if it will run on my system, honestly. I might play GTA 5, I like that game a lot. Far Cry 3, I have Far Cry 3. I want to get Far Cry 2 sometime. But yeah, for Far Cry 5 I momentarily don't really have the money for it. I would like to play it someday though. Oh shit. Okay.
Look here.
Oh fuck.
It seems, yeah. The visual cortex of this monkey is certainly of a simplistic design. If I can just... There, you see? It's like molding clay. Hate to interrupt you while you're showing off your logical problem solving. Let me put it more simply. You see what I want you to see.
Okay.
Well, it won't work if you move around, will it? You can't look up the magician's sleeve.
A lot of foreshadowing here. A lot of foreshadowing. We will only see what Red wants us to see. What could that mean, huh? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna mean something very, very bad for us. Okay. Are you kidding me? The game is kinda lagging now that I'm streaming it. You are kidding me. This happened. I didn't die from a monster, I died from jumping 3 times. That was the most pathetic death I ever had in a horror game. That was pathetic. My fucking god. Ooh, what's that? Oh, what's this? Okay, good. Yeah, fuck you. Who's boss at games now, bitch? Okay. I got through without dying this time. I heard my... Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, something. Play the game yourselves.
I'm not you. I'm part of something larger. We are nothing. We are a mistake. I need to rejoin them. Release me. Let me out. This is not right. I should be with them. I am them. There should be no I. Yet, this is not the first time. Another was infected. Red. He so wanted to, but we would not let him die. Did he call us a disease?
So what Clarence is talking about is about a character named Red in the from the game Penumbra Overture, the predecessor of Black Plague. And Red was basically the only friend that Philip had, and he was insane and wanted to die, and Clarence was basically the infection of Red. And there we have a crucial item. So we can see this corpse has neither usable hands nor eyes. So conveniently, we cannot use his head, eyes, we cannot use his hands. So that's useless. Do we still get damage if we're in here? No? Okay. So that was it. So now what we do here is trigger this thing. Okay, no. The last time I triggered it by the last time I triggered it by going under it, I might die again. Okay. It went much more smoothly before, when I played the game beforehand to get some footage for a video. Okay. Okay. Triggering it myself is maybe a bad idea, so I will just fucking force it. Come on. Well, fuck you then. I guess we can just climb up again without really worrying about it too much, and just circumvent it all the time. Yeah, wait. So let's build a little bridge here. Come on. Did it work? Come on. I think it should have worked. No? Come on. Are you kidding? Okay, okay.
That is the most fun I've had in my entire life! Which isn't saying much.
Very funny, Clarence. So, that was really embarrassing. Okay. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah! Feast on him, brother! Free as both!
I hate this game. My fucking god. Thank you very much. I swear to God, okay? Before when I played this game, it was like this. there came an announcement. I listened to the announcement, and then I tried to open the door, and it broke immediately. This time, it didn't open. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, if I have a gas mask. Before it doesn't trigger, but I guess this is like every game Frictional Games makes. It's always triggered by some key item that you pick up. For example, the syringe, or the saw, or the gas mask. It's all, you know, triggering an event that is gonna be big, spooky, scary. And you know, it's kind of foreseeable. But yeah, even though I know the game, even though I played it, it's still kind of scaring me. Whew, this is gonna be a bad puzzle. I memorized it, but this is a very, very irritating puzzle. I'm just gonna open this one here, because I will need it open. So let's see. Do we have something interesting here? Let's see. Nothing. I think we have something interesting in here somewhere. Aha, painkillers. Man, the game really got me good before. Okay. I have to look at something really quick. Because I have to see if I have enough. Okay, I have enough room for quite a few hours of streaming. I hope you enjoy the stream so far. I'm definitely enjoying it, aside from being scared shitless sometimes. Good, we can play. So, this puzzle will be it won't be that good. I will tell you right now. So we have here a rack of circuit cards. Okay. Network boot interface. And we have to replace those. But you won't find those chips anywhere. So here in the little thing, let's see. Oh, there's nothing. Here, no, nothing. Nothing. Everything is a big pile of nothing. If you open this one here, nothing. So, what do we have to do? We have to take these chips, right? And we have to bring them to this thing, the disk drive. We can put them in, but the card is damaged and of no use, and this goes for every card. So we have to get the cards. And here we cannot do a lot, but let's go to this side and let's meet the doctor.
I remember why you're here. Dr. Swanson has filled me in. I recall every single syllable of our conversation. There was ever so slight an inflection in her tone that suggested she no longer trusted me. Why ever dinosaur extinction 65 million years ago would she think that? We share the same history. You and I are history. I recall the day of my birth, 18th of September, 1964.
Thank you. Have a good night.
3.46993412, recurring minutes past 9. I remember my mother looking surprised as I poked my head out into the world for the first time. You need a security registered farm. Something I can provide. You need it at the library. Something beyond my reach. When I became infected by those mindless zombies, I split off from the others and secured myself here. I cannot leave. Nonetheless, you will need a hand. I will not. Bring me a saw. I recall seeing one on my first day here, 3 years ago. Climate change of 10 degrees over the past 1 million years. Walk east and take the first door on your right.
There are others. He's like you, like us, yet he is not us. Why is he separate and yet we are bound together? Are we truly a we, or are we simply an I with two faces? But I am no monkey.
So, that was the doctor, and he's just extremely funny. I love the writing in this game. It's a genuinely funny game.
Good. It has been precisely 12 days, 11 hours, 39 minutes, and 12.4 seconds since something good last happened.
Okay, now we can prepare. Okay.
Brother, come for us! He's over here! Embrace me, glorious void! Embrace me!
Come on. There he is. Yeah, come here. Come on, close it. Good.
My congratulations! Honestly, I mean it. Well done. I was only joking about the come get 'em thing. What say we celebrate with some nice, relaxing cyanide, huh? I'm sure I saw some anthrax lying around as well.
So that happened. So yeah, we trapped him in there, and the answer is all in this room. We can pick up the saw again. We did not get a hand from him because he said, "You need a hand. I can give you a hand." But we sadly did not get a hand from him. And now we can collect the chips that are scattered through this room somewhere. The upcoming puzzle is gonna be very, very irritating. And I'm gonna save you hours of confusion now. The game is kind of lagging. Okay, so it won't boot, the screen fills up with error messages. There must be some way to fix this. Yes, there will be a way to fix this, and it will not be a nice way to fix this. So, by the way, if we go here...
You know, I think he's calmed down now. Perhaps all he wants is a hug. Why not let him out?
Okay, good. So we have to take the chips, install programs on it, and put it in here. If we look at the notes, right? Notes, computer manual. Here's written what has to be done, right? So basically, boot, network, and interface. There's like written what it, you know, means and what you have to do. And boot requires 3 programs. Network requires 5. Interface requires 4. Okay? Here's a little explanation of what they do. Here is everything, you know, set up. Like every program is, you know, taken in detail, like it's written in detail. So circuit setup, required installation to get any program running. Disk info setup collates disk drive configuration data, and so on. It's the details. I'm gonna show you what a bitch it is to run this. We're gonna start with green. That's the interface. So what do we need for the interface? So we need a file streamer. We need the admin tools, as far as I know. A CMD interface. And what now? Socket protocol? Doesn't work. Guess what? As far as I know, I have to delete that one and add that one. Yes. You need the circuit setup for every single chip. And as everyone kind of gets it, is, you know, that you need... Okay. It's written like this. Boot collates basic disk drive and hardware configuration data, right? Circuit setup. Required installation to get any program running. You would think that this is a boot-only thing. Guess what? You have to install the circuit setup on every single disk. Every single one. And this is the part where many people get stuck on, and I managed to solve this puzzle without looking up a guide. But there are guides for this. The first guide available here is Computer Puzzle Solution with Pictures. This is a very hard puzzle. Okay. But we're gonna solve this. So now we're gonna do boot, which is the easiest.
Human life is so banal. Is it always as monotone as this? I can't stand it. Let me out.
Okay, now we're gonna do boot after Clarence had a temper tantrum. And we need circuit setup, as always. Then we need the hardware locator and the disk info setup. Right. So now we have boot. So that's in. Now we're gonna... No, wait. Okay, now we're gonna go with network. Really, if you're gonna play this game, write the solution down. This is a very, very time-consuming puzzle. It's a waste of time, literally. It's just an unfair puzzle. So now we have a circuit set up, the antivirus, the firewall, and then the... I think... CND interface? No, it was the socket protocol. No? Oh, come on, don't do this. Let's see, I have antivirus, circuit setup, firewall, the net locator. No? Okay, I'm just gonna try everything. Wait. Maybe it's one of those things where you need 5. Ah, you need 5. This is what I do wrong. Okay. So you need the circuit setup, the socket protocol, antivirus, firewall, and the net locator. Well, yeah, okay. I basically memorized this because this puzzle is just hell. It's hell. Very cool. So, this is done. How are you doing? You're still pissed off? Well, can't do anything about that. So now, why did we do this? For this computer here. So we go on the computer here. Let's see, can I do something here? Oh yeah, here's a water cave. Here's the tomb. Tomb TXT. Water cave TXT.
As constantly entertaining as it might seem to have access to memories one has no recollection of receiving, it also places me in somewhat of a predicament. This saboteur, for some reason, he conjures in my mind the color red.
Red. Now I need to... Wait. Did I already... Don't tell me I have to get to it. I have to get to infirmary first. So I'm just gonna save really quickly here. And then I'm gonna go to the infirmary to see what door it is, so I can put in the ID. Is the game gonna spook me again? Infirmary. 3061. So we have to input the code 3061 so we can go to the infirmary. Then the doors will be unlocked and we can do whatever we want. I'm gonna look really quick if the chat is functioning, because I just don't trust this. It's very strange, the chat is always bugged. For some reason it does not want to work. And I'm always kind of paranoid that the chat just will not work. But it seems to work right now, so that's pretty good. So I will pop out the chat again. Sorry for that. Sorry for a little inconvenience. Okay. It seems to work fine. So now we have the door code 3061. Unlock. The door is now unlocked. Very good. So now I'm just gonna save again. So let's have fun. Before I go to the infirmary, I want to go to the door that was kicked open by this fucking asshole. Where is it? Machine? No, not the machine room. I think it was. Well, was it the machine room? Maybe? No, it was the storage. Storage. There we go. What a fucking cunt. What's this? Nothing. So we got a flare, which is useless, and a battery that is not useless. That's pretty good. And now we can go to the infirmary. And you will also see why the layout here is very confusing on purpose. Infirmary. Good. So now we have a rather straightforward puzzle in my opinion. And yeah, I don't find it too bad. So we're gonna put this on. The screen reads non-human sample. Insert new sample and try again. If you didn't catch it already, Philip, the main protagonist, at this point is infected with the same disease that the monsters have. It's locked. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Okay, good. Why did I do that? I do that on in the end always. Okay, good. Here's written what we have to do.
Christ, you look worse than the last time I saw you. Though maybe you're just at a higher resolution. Oh, damn it. Note to self, never insult your last hope of survival. I just wanted to give you a word of advice. Those creepy artifacts, we don't know how they work. Or even what they do, I suppose. I saw someone get too close to one once. You probably don't want to know. I'm sure you'll be fine. Probably. I hope. But by the way, If you happen to find yourself in my neck of the woods, I'm kind of trapped. It's no big deal, really. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, no. That's hardly true. They're really completely harmless. Go on, it's just like wrapping yourself up in a warm blanket.
Okay, did not forget to unmute myself this time. So basically what we have to do here now, we already put on the medical bracelet. Now we have to basically fake our death to get into this facility. We have to do that. We can only get in here if we are dead.
Your mind space is muddled as a lime. See here, A is for alliteration. B is for bohemian. C is for carcinogenic. So many long words taking up space in my new home. Here, let me do a little spring cleaning. There. You didn't need the periodic table, did you?
I love the humor in this game. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to take the bottle of Viscae Somnus, and it's some kind of chemical, as Philip said. So we take our clean and sterilized by alcohol syringe, put it there, and now we have the chemical and we can inject it.
Damn it! For a moment there, I really thought that might have been curtains.
Okay, so we faked our death, and now we can actually go inside here. What do we have here? Cryogenic freezer. Yeah, so people are cryogenically frozen because of injuries that might be cured in the future. Pretty interesting. If that works, I don't know. The concept of cryogenic freezing is very strange to me overall. It's, I don't know if I would myself let, you know, if I would let myself be cryogenically frozen. It's kind of a strange thought, you know. I mean, then you live in the future and you don't have an idea what you're doing. It's such a different world. It's like a Neanderthal living in the 20th century, you know. And it doesn't make sense. And maybe it's an identity crisis thing. But yeah, with a cryogenically frozen head. I have a head. So, we have the head for the retinal scanner. Now we just need a hand for the palm scanner. And up there is an artifact somewhere. Ah, there. Yes. The game is lagging pretty bad right now. I'm sorry for that if you can see that.
So, you're running around with a human body part in your backpack and I'm supposed to be the bad guy?
Is that actually where I have to go for? Yes. Okay, now we have to go to the machine room and we get the hand. And this is gonna get really strange really quick. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. as far as I know, I can take it off. Good. Okay, I will show you something that, you know, it's kind of a dick move by the developers, to be really honest. So, we have this thing here, right? We cannot open it, it's locked, but the locks look somewhat crude. So I thought, well, the only tool I have is really the saw, rusty with worn edges, so let's try it. It won't be able to cut through the metal. Well, okay, then I guess I will just, you know, take a barrel and just fucking throw it. No, it doesn't work. And I will show you what you have to do. Basically, look at this. Hidden in plain sight. So you take basically, I don't know, one of those barrels if you want to, and take this iron bar. If this falls down there, you're fucked. Okay. So you put it there, then it doesn't work like that. Then you take one of the barrels and you just you just throw it like that, and there goes the door. Fuck you. Well, wasn't that great? Just imagine searching around for something that you will never find. Isn't that great? Okay, now I gotta mentally prepare for a strange boss fight. I mean, it kind of is a boss fight. I don't know if you guys played the game, but this is gonna be a memorable moment. And the door closed and we cannot get out. So... no visible trauma. But he's dead, alright. Okay. Thank you, indifferent Philip. What are we gonna do? Well, here's a fresh corpse. That's conveniently laying on, you know, the thing on a pit. So, we're gonna just saw off his hand. I said we are just gonna. Oh. Ah, yeah, right. Something is gonna happen.
Let me guess. That was an important corpse.
What happens now? It's a worm. What are we gonna do? It's actually a really good boss fight, in my opinion.
There's nothing I'd like more than to see you suffer horribly. That's it.
Oh, it came out of my side. Perfect. Shit. Come on out. So that's it.
It's not too late to just slam your head against the wall until you pass out, you know. It might be easier than carrying on. You know, the one thing that keeps me going is that when I finally work out how to end all this, you're coming with me.
So, yeah, that was a great fight, in my opinion. It was a puzzle, again. A very obvious one, luckily. But yeah, now, since we have the hand, where's the rest of him? Yeah, that's a good idea. A good point. I guess it's all over for this guy. At this point, I don't really care. Oh man. Gotta love the nihilistic Philip. Okay, so this still won't budge. We can turn the valve. Great. So now we take on the mask again and we walk through the gas here.
This is residential. The archaic asks that viral biologists do not take their work home with them.
And this here is what was foreshadowed before with you see what I want you to see, right?
Ah, who's your poor monkey friend? Is he all right? He looks a little under the weather. If I were you, I'd envy him. If I were me, I'd envy him as well. How do you commit suicide when you got no heart to stop, no hands to wield the chainsaw?
So most likely this guy sat there already, but we just couldn't see him because Clarence didn't want us to see him, right? But yeah, can we saw his hand off? Christ, what am I thinking? Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. Here's something.
How peculiar. I could have sworn we remembered there being a door here before. How queer. What's in that direction? Oh, silly old me. I haven't got any hands to point with, have I? No, not that way. You sure you know where we're going? Didn't we pass the door just back there?
Clarence.
You see? You silly Billy. It was here all along. Would you like Uncle Clarence to take the steering wheel for a while? You should see your face. This is actually gonna be fun. Perhaps I won't get you killed after all.
So, now we get that taken care of.
Hey, I can read this. Guess your old buddy Clarence comes through for you again, you monkey. Do you want to know what it says? Do ya? Do ya? I'll bet you do. Oh my God! He's dead! Quick, if he hasn't started to smell, give him the kiss of life.
So yeah, the reason why we come here is for, you know, like to see our dad, but dad is dead, sadly. It's a touching moment, I guess, in the sense of that it's kind of sad because the whole journey was made just, you know, to find your deceased father in the end, which you thought would be alive. Yeah, here is more information about you know, what he found out, and now.
Oh, diddums! Daddy popped his clogs. Bull bleeding who? Get on with it, will ya?
I think I found something. When you basically, when you hold on to the thing while you jump, since the engine thinks you want to pull it, you will just sink down very, very slowly. That's kind of neat, I guess. Maybe. Is it neat? Dude? No? Fuck you then. Okay, good. Let me get some batteries. And on we go. So, oh, there we hear another earthworm. Okay, so now we have to get up there. Anything back there? No, I don't think so. Just build a little tower here, so we can go on. No! Jesus Christ! If that falls down, dude, I need the thing up there. No! Oh. Okay. This is gonna be. It's gonna be fun. No. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Finally. No. No. Okay. I want to get this artifact because it's basically collectibles. I don't know what they actually do, but I want to have them. Great, finally. I don't need you guys anymore. Good. So now we just build little bridges with floaty controls. Okay, so one goes there, and the other I have to bring with me. Oh, okay. Stay down there.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
So that happened. Poor man. Poor man. You're a poor man, right? He is. Okay, good. Now we just go up here. And oh no, the ladder is missing. And he can't reach to the top plateau from there. I mean, he can't. What are you gonna do? Oh. So now you jump just backwards from here. And here's like a stone, and then like you get that stone, and bang, there's a stone.
It really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
So Clarence is making it quite clear that he is the infection, that he is part of this virus, I guess. Because the monsters actually behave in a hive mind. And they can actually communicate telepathically.
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry, that probably wasn't funny, was it? No, I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, cures, rescues, saving the world, all so cliché, all so ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.